The former DJI team, they did it again, time after time. They come out with a brand new game-changing world's first inventions, and this right here, that's yet another one. Anker came out with a premium line for cleaning equipment called Mach, and in this video we will check out the Mach V1 Ultra, their new premium 3-in-1 cordless stick vacuum with steam mopping capabilities and many other insanely amazing features like the steam wave, the Tesla valve and the jet stream technology. Got the new drip from Anker, their Mach V1 Ultra cordless stick vacuum 3-in-1 with tons and tons of amazing features. By the way, if you're interested already, then check out the product links in the description. I will list and link the best deals for you, and now let's check it out. So here we have the box. It's quite large. All right, that is way better. So all these sides are just blank. We only have information right here. Note about the lithium batteries. And there we have it. Let's open it up. Ooh. Right on. So when you open it up the right way, you will be greeted by, well, first of all, an amazing looking package, but right here, a carrying handle. This is the actual package. It is beautiful. Let's remove the wrap. It is massive. Look at that. So let's check out this box in detail. It's a beautiful box. On the side we have this. This is the other side with a beautiful picture of the device itself. Then on top we have the TÜV certification and the description, of course, V1 Ultra all-in-one cordless stick vac with steaming mopping functionalities, and this is what it looks like. Beautiful. Let's briefly check out this side. Nice carrying handle on this side, by the way, so you can grab it like this and in conjunction with this handle. Perfect. And the other side right here. And lastly, on the bottom we have tons of infos. So we have this on top. Steam away. Very small print right here. Next up we have these two graphics. EcoClean Ozone, looking epic, and it removes 99% of bacteria without any additional disinfectants or stuff like that. And it also does the self-cleaning and self-drying. Then we also have industry, or they call it category leading, suction power and super long runtime. We also have groundbreaking triple layer noise cancelling or sound dampening tech in there. Looking interesting. Here we have the jet blade technology for fast drying of the floors. And lastly, yes, this thing has a gorgeous LCD display with smart features too. Absolutely amazing. We also have this right here. So yeah, that is quite something. 1 and 2. Let's see. 1 and 2. Styrofoam protective pads. 2 of them to be specific. Padding on both sides, of course. So this device is heavily protected, which is great. On this side we'll get this. Then we have the base, this divider. Underneath we have the box with all the accessories. Yeah, and the device itself right here. So there we go. And there we have it. The box is now empty. So here we go. These are all the unwrapped contents of the box. Again, we have the base station, the stick vac itself, and accessories. So first of all, I will remove all these protective tapes. Oh, it's so shiny and beautiful. Tank is wrapped all the way around. Oh, there we go. That's how to do it. Lastly, up here, and same as before, just remove it. Easy. There is another one on the back. Same technique. Oh, this is for the detergent. And lastly, we have one on a display. There we go. Yeah, next up, let's get to the accessories. So first of all, we have this cleaning solution. This was a free add-on, and we have this on the back. And next up, we have this box. And this is the second part of this add-on bundle. There is more. We will also get, with this bundle, we will also get a spare filter. We will also get 2 bags of citric acid. Here we go. Then we will get a cleaning brush. This is a all-in-one tool with this removable hair cutter. And on the other side we have the brush head. And lastly we will get a second brush roll. Oh, super soft. So this is it from the side and from the other side. So to recap, citric acid, spare filter, hard floor cleaner, the brush and the spare roll. So done with the unboxing, and now let's get to my first impressions and then to a close overview. So there we go. The first thing that I would like to mention is that the packaging obviously was ginormous. Once it's out, this is way easier to handle, and the stick vac itself is actually quite light. Check this out. So the thing itself, once it's outside, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, and also as you can see it has a roll, so... But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. There is no need to get scared of the huge box. And other than that, Mach is the premium line, the new premium line from Anker, and premium definitely fits because everything looks really, really well made. Everything is super shiny and just beautiful. Especially the vacuum itself. I mean, this is a work of art. Yeah, now let's take a close look. So let's start with the base. This is of course the living quarters where it will get charged. So first of all we have this part right here. This is easy to remove for cleaning it, of course. That's the back side right here, super light. And here we have the actual base. And as you can see right here is an air channel. We'll get to that later. And this is really interesting because when you press here, then you can see the charging contacts, 3 of them in total. They will then flare out basically. A really cool concept. This area right here is padded. Really nice details. Right on. Then here we have the bottom right here. We have 4 nice looking rubber pads to give it stability so that it won't scratch up your floor. And it also has an integrated cable wrapping solution underneath here, as you can see. I will just leave this be for now. And right here we can see this grill right here. There is a filter in here. It's probably hard to see. And lastly we have these details on the bottom with all the specs, of course. Neat looking base, and it's actually a small footprint, so it's super compact too. And here we have the vacuum itself. So first of all, oh wow, this is amazing. Did you see this? This thing is magnetic. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So we have this cover, absolutely beautiful. That's the bottom right here. Ah yeah, here we have the magnets, 4 of them in total. I thought you need to press this button, but this button is actually for the roll itself. This is for removing the roll. Will come out easily. And yeah, we already saw that. Same roll, super soft. So this is the air channel right here. This is where the air will get sucked in. And right here, we have a warning note. When this button pops up, then please read the manual or contact the support. So this is a safety feature right here. And this amazing looking structure right here. This is where the water comes out. And this way it will get spread evenly all around the brush. And if you're wondering, the steam will actually come out of these holes at the bottom of the vacuum. Here we have the bottom of the vacuum. So we have 2 of these rolls right here, 2 of the big ones, of course. This rubber flap right here to retain the water, basically. Looking good. Even the bottom is looking super neat. Oh yeah, and lastly, we have this rubber bumper right here. Also a nice touch, to say the least. So many amazing details. And on the back, we of course have 2 rolls. And right here, the charging contact. And on the other side, we have 2. Then, this can of course also articulate. Just pull it backwards again. It will snap in place in the standing position, and then just pull it backwards. And that's the max angle right here. In here we can see the tube. Everything is just flawless. It's looking amazing. All right, I love it. The wheels also look really cool. They have this cone shape. The wheels look so cool. And yeah, they have a rubber pad all the way around, and it's super grippy this way. But yeah, that's about that. When it gets to the cleaning head, this will snap in place and this just pops on. That is absolutely amazing. Super intuitive as well. Then here we have the next part. This would be the tank, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Right here we have more information, more specs, QR codes. So here we have the tank. We have instructions right here. That's the bottom right here. We have the top with the contacts and of course the filter. We can just pull it out. This is what it looks like. Easy, nice tolerances. It's snapping in place perfectly. Oh my goodness. And this is the release mechanism for getting it out. And then we can just pull out this part. And here we have the tank. And here we have the top part with the filter and also this mesh. All right, so let's insert it. Clicks in place. And the last mechanical part would be this. Also super easy to remove. This is the fresh water tank. The lower tank is of course the tank where the dirty water will get collected. On this side we have the limit and also this note, just use tap water. Sweet looking branding. And on top we have this rubber seal. This is where you can fill it up. And on the bottom we have these contacts that will just tell the vacuum that the thing is back in place. And there is yet another sweet detail that I want to show you. Check out this LED ring. Can't wait to see it in action. Then on the back of the vacuum, we have their jet blade. This is where the air will get blasted out to dry the floor. Other than that, the back is just a nice looking, shiny surface. This is what it looks like. Let's insert the water tank, the fresh water tank. So, and lastly here we have the handlebar and the handle of course. Well, that's the front side. It's just blank, super nice material, nice texture. And on the back we have this tiny reservoir for detergents, for example. Will come out like so, connector down here. And whatever you fill in right here will get mixed with their Tesla valve technology. Only use their brand, of course. We have the connector on the bottom, this on top, and to open it up, we have this flap. Sweet. Will snap in place like this. And now we have this amazing looking handle with a super nice trigger. That is so cool. So this is just smooth plastic, but right here, this U part right here, this is a nice grippy rubber. Feels great in the hand. And when you take it like this, it's super ergonomic. So we have the on-off trigger, of course, right here. We have this on top and another button right here. So we have this button on top. And when you grip it like this, boom, this, and this is just perfect. Super ergonomical, you can press every button easily. And you even have this, well, this physical orientation piece. You know, this protrusion is perfect. So here we have the base. So let's try that. Well, perfect. Not bad, right? And now let's finally get to a test and then also to a comparison. Let's go. So let's get the base station going. Now's the time to open this up so that I can get a longer cable. Let's plug it in. And now the vacuum. Oh, this LED ring is lighting up. And let's watch this LED screen. So, alright, it's charging now.
The water tank is empty. Please add water.
Nice voice. Can you hear this? The base station actually has a built-in fan. The air will come out from here to dry the mop. Okay, so I missed the boot up and I also didn't scan the QR code. Well, 1 second, I will find the QR code on the video. So watching it back on the TV, I was able to scan the code and then you will end up here on their website and there is a quick start video too. I will watch this off screen. If you also want to check it out, I will list and link it in the description. While it's charging, let's do the setup. And by the way, when you press and hold the self-cleaning button.
Start self-cleaning.
Okay, 1 second actually.
Stop self-cleaning. Clean water tank.
Yeah.
Turn off voice.
Ah. So in this mode, when you remove it from the base and press and hold the self-cleaning button for 2 seconds, then you can actually turn off the voice commands, but I will leave it on for the video.
Turn off voice.
Yep, so that's
Turn on voice prompt.
the little voice icon right there. Okay, back to charging.
Charging.
The first step would of course be to remove and to fill up the water tank. So here we go. By the way, residual water or water vapor in here is normal. Don't overdo it. And now let's put it back in. Simple as that. This water tank is just for tap water, no distilled water, no cleaning solution. Next up on the back, this is actually for the cleaning solution. Solution right here. Let's remove the seal. And by the way, this cap, this upper part, you can twist it off. The first time will be really hard, but yeah, that's the way. Yeah, now I can easily fill up this tank too. That should do. Okay, perfect. Let's insert it, and pressing down while inserting it will make it easier. And we are at 80%. Right, so it's not done yet, but let me demonstrate the mode. So when you take it off the base,
Smart mode.
it will enter the smart mode automatically. That's the default mode. Then you can use the rolls to, you know, move it around or just carry it, whatever you like. The rolls are pretty awesome though. You can also,
Please return the device. Tell the charging base for charging.
you can just turn it off. When you then place it on the base,
Charging.
it will basically turn itself on again. And when you remove it,
Smart mode.
it will be back in the smart mode. I just press this button. So in this state, nothing will happen. To activate it, you need to do this basically. It will turn on automatically. And when you put it in a standing position again, it will automatically stop. Then this button is the mode switch.
Mode. Suction mode. Smart mode.
And with this
Clean with a floor cleaner.
switch, you can turn on and off.
Clean with water.
With this two-way switch, you can either tell the Tesla valve to mix in cleaning solution or to just use water. When the red indicator is visible, then cleaning solution will get added into the mix.
Clean with
And
floor
you can see it
cleaner.
right here, this red mark, red indicator.
Clean with water. Clean with a floor
And you can
cleaner.
also see it right here. So this display is super nice. And also by default, the ozone is turned on. And to change that, we need to press and hold the mode switch button. And then we will enter in the menu. With these two buttons, you can cycle through. This button won't do anything, by the way. And with the trigger is basically the OK button. So let's disable it. There we go. Again, these two for cycling, ozone. Let's enable it. Press and hold, return. So let's try. Let's turn. When you press the trigger, it will activate the power mode. And when you want to pause the cleaning, you can also, you don't need to stand it up. You can also press the button. This is like a pause button, the on-off button.
Continue cleaning. Suction mode. Smart mode.
Even when it's cleaning, you can switch the modes. So this was the first mode. Let's check out the menu in detail. So when you enter it, you will actually start here. So let's see. We have the language. English is fine. We have the volume for the voice control.
Medium volume. High volume.
Right. Again, the ozone. We have descaling. Nothing will happen. We have the network. We have the filter health right there. We can check the rolling brush health. We can check the device information, firmware, and the QR code. And we can also reset the device. Not necessary though. And yeah, this is also how to return to the normal mode. And the last icon is the quick drying or fast drying. This is the jet blade technology. Press this button 3 times.
For quick drying activated. Deactivate ability drying.
Right, so 3 times to deactivate it again.
For quick drying activated.
Yep. The next mode that I want to show you, there are 3 modes basically. Is the suction mode. This is also easy to demonstrate. This is for dry or for wet messes.
Continue cleaning.
And
Clean with a floor cleaner. Clean with water. Home cleaning.
it basically has the same functionality. This bar right here will show you the cleanliness or like the severity of the mess. So when it's red, then it's super dirty. And with the trigger, you can also activate the power mode. The LED ring in here is so nice. Okay, and lastly,
Steam mode.
the steam mode. This is the hardcore mode basically for super stubborn stains. The steam will dissolve and basically rip apart the stains and make it super easy for the rotating brush to pick them up. For this, it needs to preheat though, so just put it in a standing position. And now look at that. You have this awesome indicator right here.
Steam is ready.
And
Trigger to release steam.
it's really fast too. And when the bar is red all the way, when the bar is red all the way, it will start to blink, notifying you that it's all heated up and ready to go. And when you're actually releasing the steam, then the LED strip will light up red continuously. It's ready, fully heated up, and you can activate it with the trigger, but of course only when you activate it. And you don't have to worry about the steam getting to you. There are many safety precautions. And in this mode, the trigger won't activate the strong mode, it will release the steam. And lastly,
Start self-clean. Deep clean with oxygenated water.
it will show you what it's currently doing. There's also a progress bar.
Start drying. Self-cleaning completed. Please clean the dirty water tank to prevent others.
Alright, so this would be the last step. And now the base is drying the brush. So yeah, pretty dope. It's looking a bit complicated, but it's actually super easy all in all. Easy as that. So yeah, so far so good. Now I just need to wait for the battery to get fully charged. Yeah, and I will see you in a bit with a real test. So here we have the two machines. On the right side, of course, the Mach V1 Ultra. And on the left side, we have the Osotec vacuum. This one is basically a simple wet mopping vacuum. You can check out our review right here. The first noticeable thing is, of course, the footprint. This one is way bigger. The base station, it's huge compared to the Mach V1 Ultra. This one will definitely fit into any apartment, even small ones, way easier. Also, as you can see, the Mach V1 Ultra is standing up fully straight while the Osotec is leaning forward a bit, making the footprint even bigger. This one has a larger water tank. This one will refill itself. On this one, you of course need to fill it yourself. But the base on this one, as you saw, it has a fan integrated and air is coming out this way, drying the base. This base doesn't have this feature. And actually, let me demonstrate. When you do a self-cleaning cycle with this one, then you will always have water residue on the base. This won't dry up. I always have to wipe it manually. So the concept of the V1 Ultra is very thought through, and also the looks, the Mach V1 Ultra looks so refined and so beautiful, just gorgeous. So yeah, let's put them to the test. Literally going all out for this video, completely ruining my kitchen floor. These stains have been drying for around 24 hours. So this is a fairly realistic scenario. You're cooking, either you miss the spot or you just don't feel like cleaning it up right away. So it will dry up overnight. Complete pain. As you can see, I made 2 rows. We have the soy sauce in the back. And in all cases, I have a large spot and one that I spread out with my fingers. Then we have ketchup right here, huge drop and spread out. Then we have some sort of a mayonnaise. Then right here we have Coke. And lastly, I will bring out the big guns, crayons. My kitchen floor is going to love that. So of course, one line for the Mach V1, the other line for the competitor. Let's see how they will do. This is going to be interesting. Let's start with the Coke stain. So let's start with the Mach V1 Ultra in the smart cleaning mode. No problem, this one is gone. Let's see. For this one I will also use the automatic one. Okay, so the suction on this one seems to be a lot better, because on this one I'm just pushing it away basically. Let's try that again with this one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely just one swoosh and it was gone. Okay, next up we have the mayo. This is what these stains look like, by the way. So yeah, pretty dried up as you can see. So this one was hardcore. The dried up stuff is really hard to get off, but it's completely gone, as you can see. This is a PVC floor, by the way. Okay, let's get to this one. Okay, not too bad either, but I don't want to push it all the way into the next stain, so I will just use the Mach V1 Ultra really quickly to just get rid of it. Look at that. The suction on this one is just way better. But this one also made it work. All right, next up, ketchup. I will try to show you the display. Oh man. No problem for the Mach V1 Ultra. Let's try the Osotec. Ah! Okay, so it will get it off eventually, but it's just not sucking up the water. Also right here. The Mach V1 Ultra is not leaving behind a spot of water. That's crazy. Lastly, soy sauce. Oh boy. Oh, this is really hard. Still a bit wet. This has crystallized or something. Yeah, boy. Oh, thankfully the floor survived. No problem. So yeah, both will get it off eventually. But look at that. Look at all this residue. This one is already down to 84% and the Mach V1 Ultra is still at 69% of charge. So the battery on this one is a beast. I just moved this one. Dripping soy sauce. This one is just super convenient. Definitely worth it. Lastly, let's go for a crayon test. I gotta do it. This one should be best visible. Oh man. Okay, that should do. I'm super curious now. I'm sure that the steam mode will get this off without any problems, but let's see what the smart mode can do. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Oh man. Wait, actually I have a great idea. So, let's try them side by side. No. That's actually cheating. It's using the soy sauce. So, check this out. There is still a bit left, but this is definitely a way better result than on this one. I actually thought that the cleaning capabilities of just a rolling mop would be pretty much the same, but yeah, as you can see, this one does better job. Yeah, not to mention the soy sauce. Just one go and it's gone. This is amazing. Okay, but I want to do one last test. Wow, damn! Let's try that again. Oh my goodness, one pass. That was just one pass. Although the steam mode will of course drain the battery faster, but that is worth the energy. Look at that. And that's of course something that this one can't do. The steam feature is definitely a game changer and it's crazy. There is just a bit left, but I think one more pass and this should be gone for good. Actually, I don't even need to use the steam. Yeah, it will take a bit of time. You have to hold down a few seconds, but then it will really get going. And if you keep working one spot with the steam mode, damn, this is massively powerful. Oh man, I was so focused on the amazing cleaning capabilities. I didn't even notice that the camera stopped recording. But yeah, as you saw, mad powerful. This is crazy. So we're down at 47% of battery. So even with the energy draining, energy intensive steaming mop, this will go a long way, a very long way. There is one area where the Mach V1 Ultra will make my life so much easier, and it's my entrance area. Especially this area where my shoes are, of course, is always going to get a bit dirty, and once every while I just, you know, do this. I wipe it manually. This will of course get rid of most of the dirt, but certainly not of all the bacteria and such. And it also takes quite a lot of time. Now with this one, it's just a matter of seconds. So no more of this. Game changer. And it's also removing 99% of the bacteria, and this is TÜV certified. So as you can see, dry messes, wet messes, all sorts of dried up stubborn stains, it's no problem. And with the steam mode, this is just a dirt destroyer, bacteria killer. So powerful. The battery will go a long way, and also small footprint, and it's just looking beautiful. So I am definitely impressed. If this video didn't leave you speechless, I don't know what will. The Mach V1 Ultra looks absolutely outstanding, futuristic. It's epic. New tech all over the board. Steamwave, JetBlade or JetStream, Tesla valve, triple self-cleaning, industry-leading noise reduction technologies, super strong suction power, and also a gorgeous display with smart features and also a super long-lasting battery, just to name a few. My goodness, this is so next level. It is just absolutely beautiful, and it performs like a beast. It absolutely demolishes the competition from what I've heard and seen so far. Premium is just absolutely fitting. This device oozes premium. The dev team just did an outstanding job. So yeah, definitely drippy. Definitely. Check out the product links in the description if you're interested. But before you go, smash that like button, then subscribe, ring the bell and click all to never miss amazing Tech Magnet videos. That's it for this one. Enjoy your day and I will see you soon.